Hello students, today I'll explain you RBFNN. It means Radial Basis Function Neural Network. I will explain the principle of operation of RBFNN, and in other lectures I will explain its architecture, interpolation problems and all the facts regarding RBFNN. I have already given you in the assignment the learning of RBFNN. Now I am explaining what do you mean by RBFNN. Now we have already learned error back propagation learning algorithm. We know that error back propagation learning algorithm is based on supervised multiperceptron, and it may be viewed that this application of error back propagation is used only for the recursive technique. It is used as a recursive technique known as stochastic or stochastic approximation. It means whenever we have to use error back propagation, we have to deal with the number of iterations, we have to deal with the pattern set, we have to give the pattern, we have to give the input pattern with the desired output, and after that we have to repeatedly change the or update the weights of number of layers depending upon which network we are using. So error back propagation is a recursive technique and it is only used for stochastic approximation. Stochastic approximation means whenever we have to deal with the feature extraction or pattern classification or feature detection problem which is not really in non-linear sense. Now for curve fitting problem, there is another kind of problem that is known as curve fitting problem. Curve fitting problem is a real time application problem. It means it is a highly non-linear problem where radial basis neural network is used. Radial basis function neural network makes RBFNN. It is radial basis function neural network. It is having completely different approach than the other neural networks. Now it is completely different. Now for this, for complex pattern classification and recognition, we use this hybrid type of network. Now it is known as hybrid type of network. Now what is going to take place in this type of neural network? I will explain you by using this diagram. Let us see this diagram. Now in this diagram, what is there? We are having an input vector space, a closed input vector space. You can say a low dimensional space. So we are having a low dimensional space, or you can say localized space. This is our input vector space. Now what we are going to do, this is highly non-linear in nature. So you can say it is a curve fitting problem or complex problem. So it is highly non-linear in nature, which is in a localized space. What we will do in RBFNN, we will use a function that is known as basis function. With the help of that function, which is applied over this input vector, we will place or we will cast all of the input vector into a high dimensional space. What we are doing, from a localized space we are casting all the data to a high dimensional space. Now with the help of some function, this is known as non-linear transformation, and this is the basis of principle of operation of RBFNN. Now what we are doing, we are basically casting the data from the localized space to a high dimensional space. So pattern classification can be done now here. All the linear separability problems are done here, that is in high dimensional space. So whenever we use RBFNN, we use a hybrid type of model. Hybrid means we are basically linearly separating the input data by casting it into a high dimensional space. So there are two steps. First is casting the data from the lower dimensional space to the higher dimensional space, and second step is the separation of data by using some interpolator. That means a separator is there which will separate the x with the circles. Now to find out this interpolator, we have to use some problem for the separation of these two type of data. Now this problem of separation is similar to that of back propagation, but casting the data to the high dimensional is a new concept. So that is why radial basis neural network function is somewhat different from all other neural networks. Now I would like to give you an example over here. With this example, I think principle of operation would be clear to you. Now whenever, for example, there is a small playground, and in that playground there are 5 types of sports that are playing. So cricket, badminton, tennis, and more to football are playing in the same playground. Now what happens, I want to find out a specific cricketer in that playground. Now although it is a small playground, but it is very tedious to find out that particular cricketer out of 5 sports that are going to play here. Now what is the solution to find out x in this playground? The solution is, when we are having this type of problem, what we will do, we will shift all these 5 sports to some stadium. When we shift all the 5 sports to some stadium, all are having different situations, different places where they are going to be played. For example, cricket in the cricket place, badminton in the badminton court, tennis in the tennis court. Now in the stadium, if we want to find out x, what will we do? We will go to the cricket place where cricket is going to be played. Now we will find out that x very conveniently. So what is going to take place here? We are changing the place, or we are shifting from a localized space to a big space, a high dimensional space, such that we can linearly separate our identified problem. जो भी हमारी प्रॉब्लम होगी उसको आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए वी हैव टू सेपरेट इट. नाउ हाउ वी कैन सेपरेट इट? वी कैन सेपरेट इट लीनियरली. नाउ हाउ लीनियरली वी कैन सेपरेट इट? बाय कास्टिंग इट इनटू अ हाई डायमेंशनल स्पेस. व्हेन वी कास्ट एनी काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम इनटू अ हाई डायमेंशनल स्पेस, it is separated linearly. Now after that we can mark its boundaries. After marking its boundaries, we can easily find out the x player. Okay, now this is the principle of operation of radial basis function neural network. Now if we talk about the different stages, the first stage, now you are going to study this. The first stage transforms a given set of non-linearly separable patterns into a new set, for which under certain condition the likelihood of transformed pattern becomes linearly separable is high. This is what I have explained here, that we are transforming from a lower space to a higher space, so that the likelihood of separation is high. Linearly separation is high. Now there is second stage also, which gives us the solution of separation. First we will cast into a high dimensional space. Next is to find out x at that particular space. Now to find out that particular x at that space, we are going to separate all the functions or separate all the input patterns. Now separation is the second stage. Now these two stages that are discussed here are basically the hybrid approach, and it is known as radial basis function neural network. Now comes the principle of operation. Radial basis function neural network depends upon, it is totally based upon a theorem that is known as Covers theorem. Covers theorem is not in your course, so no need to derive the Covers theorem. You just have to go through the statement of the Covers theorem, and it is very much clear. I have already explained you a complex pattern classification problem. When it is cast in a high dimensional space non-linearly, it is more likely to be linearly separable than in a low dimensional space, provided that the space is not densely populated. Now it is the same that a complex pattern classification problem, when cast in a high dimensional space, it gives a more linearly separable solution. So this is what we can say about principle of operation of RBFNN. When a radial basis function neural network is used to perform a complex pattern classification task, the problem is basically solved by first transforming or mapping it into a high dimensional space in a non-linear manner, and then separating the classes in an output layer, that is in a linear manner. So we are basically using unsupervised as well as supervised type of learning in RBFNN. If there comes what type of learning is used in RBFNN, it means we are basically using two types of learning, unsupervised as well as supervised, but in a different way. How in a different way? Because we are casting our data to a high dimensional space and then we are separating linearly the data. So this is about the principle of operation of RBFNN. Hope it is clear to you now.